Hey guys, it's Warrenaterz here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to show you some minor tweaks I've made to my computer to make it look really rather visually appealing, shall we say. So, I got thinking earlier, my desktop, it looked really pathetic. I got shortcuts everywhere. Yeah, everything was getting mixed up. And I wanted to completely change everything, pretty much. So earlier I went on the old YouTube and I looked up at ways to actually physically alter the Windows theme. Now, yeah, it's really cool what I've done. If I just go to my Windows Explorer, you'll notice all of my desktop has completely changed. Yeah, the window itself, it's actually fully transparent. You can actually make all this white space here transparent too, but I didn't want to do this because it makes it hard to read, I think. So, but I do really like what it's turned out to be. So what I've done basically, if I just go to my themes, if I can spell it correctly, this is actually a custom third-party theme. Basically, what I had to do, I had to modify a file in the Windows operating system. Basically what it does, when you start your computer, Microsoft will basically check if your theme is legit, pretty much. And yeah, it basically gets a validation from Microsoft, but you basically install this patch, wherever it is. I'm trying to think now. I've got so much rubbish. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, Universal Theme Patcher. Basically, what this does, this patches your Windows operating system with a custom DLL file. And basically what it does, it prevents Microsoft or Windows from checking that the theme is legit. So this opens up a whole new opportunity to install custom themes, basically, and you can get thousands of these off the internet. But I wanted to go with a really dark and black one because it follows my colour scheme of my room and all the stuff around it. So yeah. Basically, this is a custom theme. I'll show you lots of them. You can get them on the internet. All it takes is third-party themes for Windows 7. Yeah. You can get millions of them. Literally, there's just a few here, for example. And, yeah, there's an army of people that literally create themes for Windows 7. And it's kind of cool, I gotta admit. But yeah, basically, what you got to do, you got to download Universal Theme Patcher. I'll put a link to this in the description as well. Install the version that's basically your operating system, so 64-bit or 32-bit. If you're running 32-bit and then you install 64, really don't do that. Make sure which operating system you've got. And if you don't know, all you've got to do is go to My Computer, then System Properties, and basically, it will tell you right there, 64-bit operating system. So, yeah, yours will either say 64-bit or 32-bit, depending on what you've got. So, basically, that's a custom theme I've got. You can actually change other things as well, like the power orb, or yeah, the Windows 7 orb. And you can alter other things like the forward and the back key. But I didn't want to do that because it requires further modification. But yeah, when you actually patch this, it modifies everything pretty much. So even the progress bar in your hard drive's disk, to basically indicate how much it's full. But yeah, it looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. So, and another thing I've actually done, if I go to themes, change the theme, I've also changed the font that the theme runs with. So if you type or click here, window color, then click advanced appearance settings. It's really kind of cool because what you can do, you can basically change the font of like your message box or like your active window or everything. But generally I'd prefer to go with the same font for everything, so just for that uniform feel pretty much. So yeah, the font I've gone with is Eurostile. It's like a really modern font, but it's like it's not really got any sans serifs or serifs, should I say, so it's easy to read. So yeah, so I've modified the fonts and the custom theme, and I've also like modified my gadgets as well. These are my system stat gadgets, and they basically tell me everything about my computer. So I've got my CPU here, graphics card, my drive is on my internet, and yeah, to be honest, that is actually about it. So I've got to admit, like, it really does change the feel of your computer and like how it looks. Only thing is, like, when you install a third-party theme like this, it does require a bit of modification of a Windows file. But like I said earlier, with Theme Patcher, basically, hang on a minute, I'm just realising. If I scroll down, all the way down. In fact, no, name, and then I've got all my folders here. Right. So, Theme Patcher, there we go. Yeah, if I just run the 64-bit version and show you. Okay. It'll basically tell you which files have been patched and which files need to be patched. And another thing is that it also gives you a restore point. So, even if your computer does mess it up, you've got a restore point to patch each like file to. So it's really no big deal, and I've done it. So yeah, and it's worked perfectly fine for me. So I don't see why it shouldn't work for you if you do it correctly. But yeah, just as a final note, I better go over installing a theme. So yeah, to install a theme, basically what you've got to do, go to your main hard drive, which is a C drive, or it should be a C drive, and then click Windows, and then it's the resources folder, wherever it is, themes, and then you'll notice that there's one for Aero, and there's a theme file for it. What you've got to do, if I just go into the folder, yeah, that's all the themes files pretty much. When you install a custom theme, what you'll get, if I just organise by date modified, and then find my folder, where are you? That's my theme that I've downloaded. I've downloaded Alternative 7, that's the name of it. Yeah, if I go into this theme folder, yeah, you'll get a theme file and a theme folder. What you've got to do, make sure you don't copy that folder into the theme, like, resources folder. Yeah, so you don't get a subfolder or it will not work. What you've got to do, basically, copy both of them files and then put them in the resources folder, which I just showed you. Right there, themes. And basically just copy them in. Notice I've got Alternative 7, that's my font, or theme should I say. Basically, once you've got it in as well, just double click it and install it for you. So, but you've got to have the Windows 7 patch before you can do this, and it will require you to restart your computer, so for the change to make effect. Yeah, and then one final touch that I've done, I've got all my system gadgets on the side. I've changed all the color scheme of these to match the color scheme of my desktop background. So yeah, but that pretty much does it for today's video, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that you'll have a glamorous new desktop after this video. I'll provide some links into the description about the theme patcher and some themes that I've found on the internet that I really quite like. And yeah, with that guys, I shall catch you later. So peace out, have a good one.